fun was that for you, and what was that experience like?
The Holiday Bowl was definitely a big experience for me, just being finally able to get that opportunity. But the biggest thing was just upholding the standard, like guys before, like Mekhi Blackman, Kalen set that standard. So I just try to play like those guys came before me.
How much did that help confidence-wise coming into the offseason?
It helped tremendously, just being able to see like guys like Kai and Kalen, just how they've progressed and see all their development to the next level. So I've just been kind of taking tips from them and then just trying to get where we're at.
How are you balancing getting work at linebacker with still being a safety?
I think I balanced them pretty good. I mean, it's just practice, so I think everything's been fun so far. Just learning the whole defense. I think it gives you more of a perspective of the defense.
What was the intrigue for you to get some work at linebacker and kind of get in that mix there?
I think it's cool to see just being able to do more things and just making yourself of more value to the team. So I think that's super big.
Who's been standing out too in the safety room? A few new faces there.
There's a lot of guys, but specifically not really a safety, but I would say Selly. Little Selly been doing his thing, definitely. He's been doing his thing.
Everyone's raving about him. What's he doing to stand out so much?
Selly come from a great football family, and I play with all three of the brothers, so all two of the other brothers. So I think it's just being able to see how much he's learned from them and then to implement in his own game. So I think he's been doing a tremendous job grasping everything and then hitting the ground running.
In what ways is the defensive scheme different this year?
I think the scheme is
Just simpler?
it's just a little bit of everything, I think. It's just a little bit of everything. Just a little bit of everything.
Coach Lynn's talked about wanting to develop a defensive identity this spring. What would you say the identity of the defense is?
I think the biggest identity is just have obnoxious communication and just fly around and have fun. I think that's the biggest thing.
What stands out about Coach Lynn and just the way he runs things?
He's a pro guy, so I think he's very detail oriented, and then having a lot of pro examples. So we're able to see a lot of things and then implement it in our game. So I think that's big.
What's it been like working with Coach Entz and then also Coach Bell in secondary?
I think it's definitely super dope being able to work with them. Coach Entz comes from a great program at North Dakota State. I've been able to learn a lot from him in the last couple of days. And then Coach Belt, his football IQ is very high. So being a defensive coordinator, so I've been able to learn a lot from them two guys. It's probably 11 practices in, 10 practices in. So yeah, it's been fun.
You've been here a long time now. How do you kind of look back on your USC tenure to this point? What have you learned about yourself through the process, and what gives you the optimism that maybe a bigger role's ahead?
I mean, I'm kind of an old guy now, so I think the biggest thing I learned right now is just staying down. I think that's the biggest thing. I've been able to watch a lot of my peers excel on Saturdays, so I've been kind of in the shadows of them, just watching and learning from everything they're doing, and then taking parts of their game and implementing it in mine. So when the opportunity finally comes, I'm able to excel.
Let's do one more for Anthony. I know you and Kalen are close. Has it been tough not having him around anymore?
I mean, it's definitely been different out here, kind of just being an older guy. But I think it's definitely fun. I still tap in with him every day. We still talk. So I think it's definitely been fun.
Thanks, Anthony.